As you can see, Mocha's face is right there. She's between the gap there. It is Monday, September the 10th. It's now 7:59 in the evening. I have a couple things to get off my chest, and I don't mean to offend anyone on YouTube, okay? But frankly, in the last 48 hours, I've heard so many complaints and stuff. I'm so sick of it. So I'm just going to set it straight, okay? And just so you know, at the end of this whole thing, this is my guinea pig, and it's going to be my decision, because I cannot please everyone. That's what I've ultimately decided. I can't please everyone, okay? I have been told that, you know, not directly, but that if you have it in you and you can afford to keep a guinea pig or two, if you don't adopt one, you know, you're not really, you know, you're a bad person, because, you know, there's so many of them in need of a good home. So, you know, if you can give them a home, you should. Then if you adopt a guinea pig, adopt two, because they need a companion. Okay, there's no proof that they live longer or shorter lives, because you can't recreate it. So you can't prove it that the guinea pig actually will live longer and benefit from it. Okay, people claim that they do, but there's no proof of it. Okay, I'm not saying that that they're wrong. I'm just saying that I went bending over backwards trying to get her a companion, but ultimately I realized at the end of the day, all I wanted was one guinea pig. I got a guinea pig, and I got her a friend because I was, you know, told, and I read that you're supposed to have two, okay? And then when I got the two girls, it didn't work, and I ran out of options, so the next closest one to her age, because I don't want them to have a fallout at the end when they get older, because I'm not prepared to split them up. So my only other choice was a boy. Then I was told if you let it have a litter, you're a bad person. Then I was told that if you fix it, you have to fix the boy. If you fix the girl, there's a chance of complications more likely with the girl, so then you're a bad person. Like, you know, and of course, if you don't fix them, you're bad. If you fix them, you have to do the boy. And personally, you know, I'm just so sick of it. Okay, and you know, it is my guinea pig. Okay, I personally think that a lot of people out there have been brainwashed. Okay, I don't care if they are facts or not. I don't care at this point. I just think that people should be allowed to make decisions based on what they feel is right in their heart, like my friend was saying to me on Facebook. And you know, just because people don't follow what generally other people follow doesn't make them bad. And it doesn't mean that then those people have the right to target people and start insulting them and, you know, saying really hurtful things. Okay, because I've had a couple of those on my YouTube wall too. And, you know, you get to a point where if you don't have guinea pigs, that's not good. You should have one if you can afford it, and, you know, to help out the guinea pigs that are in the shelter. And then, of course, if you buy from a pet store, you're bad, because you're basically supporting the whatever breeding mills or whatever. I can assure you that the guinea pigs I got did not come from a mill. Okay, but whatever. I can't prove that, but whatever. Because, well, actually I could, because I talked to one of them. But you know, and then I was also told that if you don't get them same gender, that's fine, but make sure you fix one of them. And if you breed them, and then the mom will die, and the babies can be, you know, stillborn or miscarriage, or they'd be born without a paw or an eye or something. The thing is, I've had so many other people that stand right before me in the flesh telling me that when they were a child, they had a guinea pig, and it was fine, alone, and they bred it with a friend's guinea pig, and it was fine. The babies were healthy. The mom didn't die. There was no missing paws, no missing eyes. So, you know, yes, there is that probability. Hello, humans can have that problem. Okay? And then I was told that if you're not a breeder and you don't know what you're doing, you shouldn't breed guinea pigs. Only breeders that know what they're doing should breed them. To begin with, in order to be called a breeder, you have to have bred guinea pigs. Okay, you have to have bred something to be called a breeder. Okay, and in order to know what you're doing, you have to have the experience. And where are you going to get that experience? From someone else? Well, that someone else had to get it from someone else then. You know, because we're not allowed to breed until we know what we're doing. Okay, people learn from trial and error. And frankly, she is my pet. So if I want to breed her, I will. Frankly, I never wanted to breed her. I enjoy the process of breeding animals, but I don't breed them just to breed them and to add to the overpopulation in the world. Okay, I have a motivation if I breed them. Okay, and I'm not going to dump the babies in the shelter. But, you know, there was just so many comments regarding what I should do. Okay, at every step. So if I choose to have a guinea pig, now I have to have two. And if I choose to have a boy and girl, I have to have it fixed. And I can't have a litter before I fix it, even though I'm not dumping the babies in a shelter or whatever. And, you know, and then if I fix it, I have to fix the boy over the girl. Of course, mind you, there is a benefit to that because it's cheaper to do the boy, but that's not the point. The point is, you know, people need to be able to make their own decisions. And frankly, I got to the point where I was regretting even buying a guinea pig. That's what people were making me feel because, you know what, people were telling me basically how to have my own pet, how to have a pet. Okay, people have a pet because they want that companion. They want to care for it. They want to, you know, spend this time, you know, bond with it. You know, it becomes a burden and grief when you're being constantly told left and right what to do with your own pet. And I just want to get it out there that being, you know, offering suggestion, like I know that Country Pet offers suggestions, Once Upon a Pig also offers suggestion, but when you start negatively insulting, and I'm not going to name those other people, whoever they are on YouTube, because I already blocked those people, so it doesn't matter, and they probably won't see this video, and if they do, they can't, I know they definitely can't post, because I've tried it already with a second YouTube account. The bottom line is this: just let people have the facts based on what you've been told, or what you actually experienced, and then let people make their own decisions. And frankly, if you force it, people just start rejecting your opinions and your help because they get really fed up. And I mean, I can honestly tell you that Mocha was potty training well when she was by herself. The moment I added a second one, not only do they not pee in there now, nobody pees in there. And it's all over the place. Okay, Mocha was eating fine on her own. And the other day, the second one, the male, stole a piece of fruit right out of her mouth. I heard her squeaking. It was actually caught on video. Now, if you were in her place, would you like that? Would you like to live with someone that has, I guess you can say, you're the submissive of that one? I mean, would you like living your life where a hierarchy can suddenly change? Because what if her owner decided to bring in another guinea pig? She could now be the bottom pig, or she could be the middle pig, or she could be the dominant one. I mean, wouldn't she be happier living by herself, knowing that this is her cage, her food, her bed? Because, you know, sometimes she got chased out, you know, whatever. And maybe she wants to sleep and she's being chased and mounted. It doesn't matter if you fix the guinea pig. Remember, they're still going to mount it. So that's why I don't believe that a guinea pig is any happier or sad with a companion. I think it's all in the owner's head. And people out there have been convinced by other people who have been told by other people who maybe have had experience that it was better, but let people figure it out on their own. And every guinea pig is different. And that part seems to be a universal constant, okay? Everybody seems to tell me that. Guinea pigs have their own personality. Some of them get along great with some of them don't get along with certain ones and need different, and you know, try. And at the end of the day, if they don't get along, a divider so that they can actually see and hear and sniff the other guy. There is no science to prove that they actually benefit from that, okay? There isn't. It's just what you've been told. If you actually go and Google some of this stuff, you'll find that there are very, very few cases, okay, that support the 1 in 5 where a mom dies and then the babies die too because they starve, whatever. There is actually very little basis on that. So I don't know where this stuff came from, but I tried Googling it the other day, and you'll find that there's only really one true story out there where someone said that the first time her, whatever, it was a friend or something who bred one and it was perfect, and then the second one the mom died and they lost the litter. That's the only story that's out there, okay? All the other breeding ones have to do with mills and stuff. Those don't count. I'm talking about a good owner who's just breeding their own personal guinea pig for their personal use. I'm not talking about selling the guinea pigs to a pet store. I don't sell my guinea pigs. I don't sell my pets. I give them. Okay? There's a big difference. I'm not making money off of the babies. I do it for a different reason, to learn more about the guinea pig that I own. Okay? And if there is a high enough risk and there's a proof of it, I wouldn't breed her. I just want to get that out there because it's really annoying to hear all these negative comments. And I had to delete a lot of people. And I feel good deleting them. Good riddance. Because I can make my own decisions. Yeah, that's all.